the Bastards YouTube channel. Chris Sale makes his spring training debut. This is the first time he has faced opposing hitters on another team since getting a comebacker to his hand, which fractured it last summer against the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. So, uh, finally, finally in game action. Nick, what are your thoughts?
He made it. He made it. I know it's baby steps. I know we joke about it a lot, but in reality here, folks, a lot of the times when he goes on the mound, he doesn't make it out of the game. He made it out. He's alive. 2 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, baby steps, but here we go. Here he is.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like he gets hurt doing anything, just normal
Yes, he
everyday
does.
stuff, and falls off his bike. He also had a foot injury with the Chicago White Sox where he jumped off the tailgate of his truck, messed up his foot, missed a couple of months
Yep.
of the season. Had some weird injuries with the Red Sox, and when you're looking at all the woes so far, Bayo, forearm soreness, that looks like it's going the right way. Whitlock still not ramped up. Paxton pulls his hammy. Why in the world would Chris Sale have a smooth start like he did today? It's just unbelievable. And his pitching line, real quick, 2 full innings. He gave up just 2 hits. Both were singles, very non-consequential. 2 strikeouts. One of those strikeouts was to end the first inning against Tigers catcher Eric Haas. That out pitch was 96 miles an hour on the gun. So not only is Chris Sale locating today, his velo is very encouraging. I don't know if he's going to be hitting 100 anymore, but we'll certainly take 96 miles an hour, and that could tick up another mile or two, as he gets stretched out and as he settles into a groove.
Yeah, the benefit here for Sale with all the injuries, I want to give the positive here, is that arm does not have that much mileage on it right now. So Chris Sale being 33, 34 years old and not really pitching much since really even 2018, that should hopefully be a good sign if that fastball velocity is up to that 96. I know it's the first start for spring training, but that's a positive sign right there. Because from what we saw from a few seasons of that little bit of Chris Sale, he wasn't anywhere close to hitting that 95, 96-ish fastball there and locating. Location has always been his struggle the past few seasons when we've seen glimpses of him in the rotation.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. I mean, my confidence in Chris Sale pitching 150 plus innings this year, not very high, even with today's, impressive start. He's had trouble finishing guys off. 2019, and then the couple of glimpses we've seen of him after Tommy John surgery, taking guys deep in counts, getting up to 80 pitches by the end of the 4th inning. So it's been a struggle. The one thing that could be the saving grace here that could turn his career around is if he is able to feature a very effective changeup. He's got a formidable fastball, as we just said. His slider's always been nasty. He needs one more pitch in there. The one pitch he's never been able to reestablish is the fastball up and away. He got so many outs on that in 2017, 2018. And then the rest of the league kind of figured out, well, that's not usually a strike, so we're not going to swing at it. And ever since, that's where the laboring, the high early pitch counts, keep popping up. So very encouraging. And Corey Kluber, okay so far. I'm still skeptical. I'm going to be skeptical about this rotation until probably the halfway point, till we reach 81 games, which is typically around the 4th of July.
The other thing that I want to mention on the Sale front is that he absolutely has a chip on his shoulder going into spring training. He knows he has something to prove. He knows he needs to stay healthy. He knows he needs to earn that paycheck. He's even come out and said it to Tom Warner and all of them there too. But the thing that I want to see, much like you do as well, Terry, is the length. This was just 2 innings here today. I want to see him bulked up. I want to see 5, 6, 7 innings. Can that be done? And can he locate? Can he be successful in that starting pitching role? And right now, he needs to be the ace. He needs to be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If this Red Sox team for 2023 is going anywhere, it's because of Chris Sale. They need that production. It's imperative that they get something massive out of Chris Sale this season.
You make some good points there. And just to kind of add on to one of them, once he does get stretched out a little bit, what's the second time through the order going to look like? What's the third time going to look like? So those are all things we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on. But the better Chris Sale is, the better the Red Sox will be.
Right.
And we've got this year and then next year, remaining on his 5-year extension that he signed in early 2019. So actually that contract didn't actually start until 2020 though, because he pitched out his option. So it ended up essentially being a 6-year deal, but we'll see. It was encouraging. And, after a week of somewhat negative developments in terms of health of other players, we kind of needed this today. So we will wrap on that. We could be back in the next few days to cover some more developments. So we're going to be very busy on this channel. And if I didn't say it before, please like and subscribe. We're kind of in the early stages here. So, we appreciate it immensely.